Hi, this is Steve with Coin Stuff I Like, and I'm bringing you another video. This is an unboxing video from an ANACS submission, and I'll go into that a little bit more detail as I open this up. I've already done the exterior unboxing. There's 5 coins to go over, so let's get to it. I'm going to just put those off to the side here and bring them out. Now let me get a little zoom and a little focus. Okay, so the first one is Dann Carr item, and it's a flowing hair, 1793 flowing hair dollar. It's overstruck over a American silver eagle. When Dan did these, so far he's done 189. He's minted 189 of them. But of those 189, the first 9 that he struck were struck on unpolished dies. And that's what this one is. This is a satin finish from unpolished dies, 1793 flowing hair dollar. And here's the reverse, and this one really requires a little less light, but the next coin we'll sort of see what that reverse really looks like. So this one got an MS69. It's one of the first 9 that were produced or struck with unpolished dies, total mintage of 189. Again, American Silver Eagle is the base, which was overstruck. I send pretty much, everything that I have from Dann Carr goes to ANACS except for the 50 millimeter diameter 2 ounce products that he puts out, because those are too big for ANACS holders. ANACS will put everything that Dan has in, they'll grade it and put it in their holders. So here's the next one. So this is one of the 189, but after the dies were polished. So there's 161 that are done with polished dies for a very proof-like finish. This got a graded MS70 decam. It's just a beautiful coin. And again, American Silver Eagle for this one. Flowing hair design. And again, 161 were made with polished dies so far. And of those 161, only 155 of them were like this. There is 6 of them that were antiqued. So that's a very beautiful coin. Very beautiful coin. I'm glad to have that in advance of what's coming out later on this year from the U.S. Mint. The next one is one of my all-time favorite Dann Carr products, and it's this one. It's a overstrike of a actual Morgan dollar from 1878 to 1921, one of those Morgan dollars, and it's an overstrike. And this was overstruck with canceled dies from the Carson City Mint. So back in the late 70s, I believe, they're putting in a parking lot to be associated with the Nevada State Museum, which is adjacent to and connected to the old Mint building in Carson City. So as they're excavating for putting in this parking lot on outside, out back, they dug up a number of previously used actual Carson City dies that were canceled. So this one here is 1884, and it was Carson City. You can sort of see the mint mark on the bottom. Let me get a little bit more light might be helpful. Let me get in a little zoom here. See if I can't get a little bit closer look to it. Just focus that in. There we go. So canceled dies that were dug up. Now the dies have a little bit of rust, a little bit of degeneration because they were in the ground for, over, well, close to 100 years, 1884 to the late 70s. But what Dan has done is beautiful, and now you have these canceled die, vintage die overstrikes of actual Morgan dollars using Carson City canceled dies. One of my favorite pieces. I've got a number of these. They were, by the way, they are made from die pair 37. Both dies on the shank of the die had 37 marked on it, both obverse and reverse die. So it's a canceled die, vintage strike, using canceled dies over Morgan dollar. 199 of these particular items were produced by Dan. It's when I get around to going through my Carson City collection, this and some others that are struck from the same dies will be part of the videos that I'll be putting out on the Carson City. Next one is another Dann Carr item, and this one here I'm going to give it a little bit more light. This is a Atocha Cobb 1622 from the shipwreck Atocha. It was silver, poured and stamped, and then antiqued. This one had, he made this particular item for a outside reseller, and there's about 12,500 of these. So here, let's try to get a little bit more on this one. And I'll flip it over. It's medallic layout. And so you see 8 reals on the reverse. And here you have the 1622 up at the top of the Spanish cross there above the ship. 1622. This one got MS 65. I mean, this is antiqued, and usually ANACS will grade these, AU 58 because they're antiqued and handled, but this one is graded MS 65. By the way, that canceled die strike was MS 69, which is about what these usually grade out at. The last one is not a Dann Carr item, but similarly, it's not an item that would normally be encapsulated by NGC or PCGS. This is a metal that's produced from coin press number 1 at the old Carson City Mint. You can see the mint building is depicted on the front. And they, I think it's every other Saturday, the mint press, coin press number 1 in the minting room is operational and striking 50% 999 silver planchets. That's one of them. Down below, it says first coin produced February 11th, 1870. That's when they started producing coinage from the Carson City Mint branch. They didn't know it was going to be Super Bowl Sunday coming up, but yeah, when you're sitting back watching the football game, remember that's the anniversary of the first coin produced in Carson City. Oh, over 150 years ago. And then the reverse is again medallic layout is Carson City Mint, coin press number 1, and there's the date 1870. The first coin struck, and then this was produced in 2023. I don't know the mintage. I'm not sure that those figures are even available, but you know, stuff I like is Carson City related materials, and this is one struck on coin press number 1, which produced many Carson City coins in its time. So thank you for watching this unboxing, and we hope to see you next time. And remember, be smart when you're buying coins, but buy stuff you like. Bye-bye.